Greetings, true believers. You're listening to Zero to Zero, a Who Wants to Be a Superhero podcast. I'm Sam, aka the Dark Nitrogy.
I'm Giga, aka the Silver Slurper.
I'm Val Flakehub, aka ... hint of lime man.
Oh,
Okay.
Tasty.
And this week we have a guest.
yes.
Hi.
Yes.
I'm Alec. I'm a lesser-known member of the Fantastic Four. I am the Human Porch.
Oh.
I have the ability to turn into any patio, deck, or balcony.
Wow.
Do you come furnished?
No.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Well, that wouldn't be human. That would be furniture.
Yeah, I
Right,
need someone else to do
Normally
that.
As
we don't
opposed to a
explain
porch,
Human
which
porch.
is, exceptionally human.
Everyone just started saying words at the same time. That was perfect. Normally we don't
Well, they were all
explain
the
our
same words,
characters
I'm pretty
here.
sure.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure we were all just saying porches are human, so...
Porches are human. Oh, Craig is dying.
Oh no, my boy.
Okay. Well, after much technical difficulties,
howdy.
we are finally ready to discuss episode 5, allegedly, according to IMDb, called The Rise and Fall of the Superhero Empire. I don't know why none of the others have titles, but
That's not
What?
a good title for this episode.
I also don't know why that would be the title of this episode.
That- yeah.
So
It
who
Does
fucking
not
knows?
reflect it at all.
No. There's the rise and fall. Some things rise and fall, but none of them are an empire.
You know what is reflected, though?
What?
Feculus was the only Roman
Is
one.
Fat Mama in the mirror that she's cleaning at the start of the episode.
Oh my god. Why are they doing this?
It's the only thing they do.
Why, yeah, I guess
Also-
so. It's so, couldn't they pretend that they had other things to do besides clean the fucking
How are they
lair?
going to pretend they don't have footage? Because it's the only thing they do is clean. They
And
just
they
do
also
chores.
aren't doing it. Like,
No.
they're wiping perfectly clean surfaces with their little wiping stuff.
It's symbolic.
I'm wondering if maybe this is, B-roll from, when they recorded the episode.
the earlier
cleaning.
time that they were doing
Yeah.
chores? Maybe.
Maybe they just had do chores for an hour and we'll get 5 minutes of footage out of it.
I just think it's great because we spend... I checked how long the episode, intro recap thing was. It's usually 3.5 to 4 minutes of the episode, which is about a tenth of the episode. And
Yeah.
so, this show moves at a breakneck pace. And the only thing we see them do besides challenges and eliminations is cleaning.
Yeah.
Do we not have time to do anything else?
I guess not. We don't- this show's...
No, because we have to recap the episode for 4 minutes.
Yeah, the show's valuation of its economy, its time economy, is unfathomable. I can't... If I try to think about it, I go mad.
Yeah.
It's just,
So
do they
they're-
think that people are like, oh, I want to watch Who Wants to Be a Superhero, but, it really picks up after the third episode, so I skipped the first two. I wish they would just tell me what happened.
Right, it's there's so few episodes. If you miss one, well, I guess if you miss one, you miss a sixth of the show. So I guess you do need to really recap it.
You're like, whoa,
Yeah,
where's a third of the people that I
And this
met
is-
in
this
this
is-
other episode?
This is in dinosaur times, back when they didn't even conceive that this could be in some way archived, or, when this show was created, they didn't know that in whatever, 10 years, 12 years...
14 years.
14 fucking years, a bunch of dipshits would be talking about it.
Hey,
Sorry, a bunch of really
a bunch of geniuses.
a bunch of fucking brain people.
So yeah, they're doing chores. We get some information from Major Victory in a little talking head that I don't know if we had. I know that he doesn't have a good relationship with his daughter. I didn't know they were estranged.
He
It sounds
mentioned
like
that-
he hasn't seen her since she was very young.
I
Yeah.
still don't know if that's the case, or are they just framing it like that?
Well, later he says something about oh, I wish I got to see my daughter when she was in school or whatever.
Yeah.
Because she
that-
lives in Seattle and he lives in, I think it's at San Francisco.
Yeah, they really didn't sell that part of it.
He did
So
kind of make
we're
it
learning
seem
that
like
now for no reason in particular.
he did kind of make it seem like he just a couple years ago, like, became a stripper and the daughter thought it was cringe, so she didn't talk to him anymore, and then, like, so now he's trying to reconnect with her, but calling her his estranged daughter really is like, oh, so you, like, don't have custody, like...
Yeah, it sounds like he doesn't even see her.
Right.
Which is like, I mean, I guess when would they have had time to really hammer that one home?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're far too busy in this show.
Yeah, to have too many roadie arts to do.
Watching Lumeria scream at truck drivers.
Ah!
They should have covered that in episode 1 with character introductions.
Yeah, you would think that's what a normal show would do.
My name is Major Victory, and I haven't seen my daughter.
This
2
show
years.
should have been twice as long, so...
They needed to have time for 2 eliminations in the premiere.
He was too
this
busy
show should
telling
have been-
Fat Mama to hit his butt.
Yeah.
That's
this show is half as long as it should be, so...
Well, should is a word. Anyway, so Stan appears on the screen and says it's time for their toughest challenge yet, which I think is what he said before literally every challenge.
Yeah. He doesn't lie. This one is a real humdinger.
He says this is their challenge to inspire. And he says, if you thought attack dogs were scary, you ain't seen nothing yet, because they're going to meet their toughest judges ever.
And as he's
A bunch
explaining
of
this,
Kids.
I couldn't help but notice it's exclusively cutting back between him and Major Victory.
Oh my god.
So first, it
For
just
no reason in
keeps
particular.
cutting back to Major Victory, and he looks so tired and like done.
Well, he was dusting a lampshade earlier.
God, but he just looks so exhausted. I feel for him.
I mean, we have no way of knowing. We've talked about this before. We have no way of knowing what time it is. It could be like 3 a.m.
Neither do they.
Yeah.
Stan is, like, on his private jet in Tokyo, like, attention, superheroes! And they're like, oh fuck, Stan,
We
the
gotta
time
film
difference.
at 3 a.m. because that's like 2 p.m. Stan's time.
Yeah.
So we get a shot of some kids in a classroom going absolutely apeshit.
Yeah,
You know the
they're
kids.
wildin'.
You know the face where they're just waving their arms wildly and just mouths agape. Just.
And Stanley is
Yeah.
presented in literally the only way he could on an AV cart. It's great. Like, imagine.
Yeah.
Also,
we joked
like,
that he was on one of these. He's literally on one now.
yeah.
It's his true form.
Like, this hit me about halfway through this challenge. These kids don't know who Stanley is. Like,
Yeah, they really don't seem to have any thoughts on the fact that Stan Lee is in their classroom. I mean, he's not, but
They were
I didn't know who
probably told
Stanley
that...
is well into middle school.
No, yeah. I mean, maybe they were told that he invented Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, cool.
Oh,
I like
I
Spider-Man.
like Toby.
Though I
he
guess...
invented the Fantastic Four, but he didn't invent the 5th member.
The Human Porch.
Human Porch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
So who gives a
they're
shit?
like, oh yeah, he did the man with the buttholes on his wrists. I love that.
Oh.
Spider
Well, 'cause,
buttholes.
like, this would be Raimi Spider-Man era, so like, and I don't like that Raimi Spider-Man just has buttholes on his wrists. It's very upsetting to me.
How else are you going to get the webs?
Now, would you say that you hold a grudge against Raimi fans?
You can't say that. You're gonna need to cut that part out.
It's a different podcast. I can say whatever I want. Anyway, so we have a confirmed location, by the way.
The best feeling a person can have is shooting a web in a Raimi movie.
Okay. So we have a confirmed location. People who get that will get that. If you don't, you're not missing out.
Yeah.
We have a confirmed location. They are filming at Shull Elementary in San Dimas, California. So there you go.
It's a
I
shit
thought that's
school.
what
It
it
is.
was.
Yeah, shit school.
I could tell.
Fucking full of punks and dweebuses.
All the kids are
Hey.
wearing matching shirts.
And I mean, fucking.
It makes sense from like an
Ja-
organizing kids sense of like, everyone wearing a blue shirt, go over here. It just really looks choreographed.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what that was about. Maybe
Yeah.
it was like some kind of special. It's like their field day or something.
Yeah,
and they're in the classroom.
They had shirts that said like 06 on them, which I guess would be like, we're the 8th grade class of 06. Or whatever.
Yeah.
How old are these
I
kids?
think they were probably 5th graders.
5th graders.
I'm not
Maybe they were
spoiling them.
6th graders.
So the task of this is that they're going to introduce themselves and explain their characters to a classroom of kids, and then the kids are each going to pick their favorite, and whoever gets most kids to like them wins.
Yeah, whatever
Which-
that means.
Woohoo! We get to learn about the characters. Maybe they'll
Yeah.
say what their
Well,
powers are.
Well, so feedback. I just like I was keeping track as I went of like what they did to score the points with these kids. Mm-hmm. And so feedback comes out strong. And well, this is his high point from which he tumbles into a dramatic spiral.
That's his foot's high point.
When he does a kick, the kids like it, and that's the most the kids are going to like feedback.
Yeah. He does his jump kick where his foot goes above his head, and 4 kids immediately line up behind him.
Yeah, and then regret it.
And they don't even know about the challenge. They just want him to adopt them.
I mean, come on, though. His kicks are nuts. I can't
really
believe
cool.
he can do that.
They are pretty cool.
It's too bad he doesn't know how to talk to kids.
Yeah, well, did you notice, by the way, the ADR of like fake teacher audio? Because you can hear a woman's voice say, "Feedback, here he is, wow," but the teacher is just standing there smiling and not moving her mouth.
She's a ventriloquist, obviously.
Any classroom of kids is gonna like that shit.
Kids love
Major
puppets.
Victory's doing his classic thing.
Yeah, he's hand-boning.
He grooves in. He's like, oh, there you can. Hey, you know.
Yeah,
Major Victory,
I was rooting for Major Victory and his glad-handing charisma through this challenge.
His hair is always on point.
Fat Mama comes in completely normally.
If Fat Mama gets an intro here, I didn't bother writing anything about
no,
it,
she just kind of walks in, and the lady says, "Fat Mama."
Yeah.
And she's
And
like,
she says,
"Hi."
And Major Victory is like, "Do you kids like my hair?" Like,
yeah, and then they do the fucking glint on his teeth when he smiles.
I
Classic.
do appreciate that they do that for him.
like it.
He has so much charisma. I love Major Victory.
You know what? This episode was my moment of going, you know what? I really like Major Victory.
He's such a nice guy. He's such a sweetheart.
I mean, we've
just-
said this
he's
about him
just
before.
fun.
Like, he's doing exactly what he came here to do. Like,
Exactly.
Yes.
he's so on brand all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm... Oh, somebody is revving up their car. Give me
Cool.
1 second.
Oh, it's my old neighbor.
Yeah.
He may have moved, but he's still ruining my podcast.
Celebrity cameo. So I noticed, and this is just, maybe this is juvenile and mean, the teacher's name is Miss Horsley. And I was like, I wrote in my notes, Mrs. Horsley, I'm so sorry.
You know what, though? If you're gonna go into teaching with that name, I think elementary school is where you gotta go.
It's literally
True.
the only place you could go.
Any
That's
older
true.
and it's not gonna work.
You're going to be destroyed.
They're like, haha, horsey.
I mean, Jack knows what it means, but none of the other kids do. We'll get into Jack later. Jack.
Oh boy.
Val, were you even listening when Big Mama told us not to bully people?
Excuse me, Fat Mama.
Oh, sorry.
I was listening, and I decided to disregard her message because Hint of Lime Man has his own agenda.
And honestly,
Yes.
in this day and age, bullying should be normalized. We should, but not children bullying children. That's the thing.
If the
Adults
Joe
bullying
Kennedy-
is just
If the Joe Kennedy campaign has taught us anything, it's that bullying works.
Look,
yeah. And Hint of Lime Man is just a little salty.
we need to make it so that if some fucker is not wearing their mask, they should feel like they can't go anywhere.
And none of these superheroes are wearing a mask.
Fuck!
What the fuck?
What the
No,
fuck?
Dark
Didn't they
Enforcer
know?
is.
I don't think any of the superheroes ever wore a mask.
No, I don't think they did.
No. It's
I
not
mean,
good
it's-
for camera TV.
It's
Yeah,
true.
I wouldn't be surprised if at the auditions they were like, "No masks, please." It's not going to work for like audio.
Tyveculus.
That's why the hummus dude didn't get in.
Tyveculus.
Yeah, that's why.
Tyveculus.
Tyveculus wore a helmet that covered part of his face.
Most
but
of his
Yes,
face.
but his mouth was uncovered.
his mouth and eyes were both uncovered.
Fair.
Anyway, so next what happens is that Stan tells 2 of the kids to come up and cover Feedback's eyes, which is incredibly unnecessary.
Yeah.
Because
Sammy
what's
and
happening
Danny.
here? There's
Stan is like, I don't
3
trust you.
Yeah, there's
Feedback.
several layers here.
There's 3 like easels in front of the superheroes, and they're each covered with a cloth.
Exactly.
And they cover his eyes just for the cloth to be removed. So
mean-
it's not like the covering of the eyes is contributing anything. So there's just
They're
just 2
elementary
children
schoolers.
get to put their hands over a man's eyes.
They're elementary schoolers. elementary schoolers want to physically do things, and
That's true.
you got to
Major Victory got that.
So
Well,
really,
they also revealed
Major Victory was fantastic in this challenge.
they revealed the thing to everybody, and then took their hands away so the superheroes could see it. So they got like a double reveal out of it.
Yeah, and we get 6 reveals in total because they each get one. Because what it is they cover the eyes, they remove the cloth, and it's a big like poster board, like this is what your comic book cover would look like. So Feedback opens his eyes and he sees it and loses his shit.
It's sick.
Oh my god,
Feedbacks is so good.
Awesome.
It's really good.
It rocks. It's like, it's so unfair to the other two. Feedbacks is so fucking good.
Feedback's
I
reaction
liked all 3 of them.
is he's
Yeah,
like,
but
wow.
yeah, he pogs.
He
I think
he's
it's possible.
so excited.
And I hate to no, I can't say this. Never mind.
Okay.
Is it possible
does
that
appear
he
to, like, Ryu
lost his
from
mind for a
Street
second and
Fighter
thought he
appears.
won the game?
I don't know why Ryu from Street Fighter is on Feedbacks. Oh, it's because, okay, we find out about his video game powers later. That's why he has,
Yes.
like, Ryu from Street Fighter on there.
Yes, so yeah, they do the same thing for Fat Mama and Major Victory. They each get a cover. I don't know
Fat
why
Mama
they cover
is
their eyes
ripped.
again, because they already know what the surprise is.
Yeah, Fat Mama's got fucking pipes.
Those guns, damn.
Her reaction is like, haha, wow.
Yeah, while
Yeah.
Feedback is like crying and fucking foaming at the
Major
mouth.
Victory looks like he comes in his pants.
He also looked very excited for
Yeah,
this.
he looked excited, but like in a more mellow kind of.
I thought his was
emotional
very
way.
generic.
Yeah, it didn't.
Well, he's a very
his
generic
was the
superhero.
least impressive. Yeah,
Yeah.
he sucks as look. Major Victory sucks as a superhero, but he's a good dude.
I think he explains why he was so emotional, which is when I think this is when he like looks back at the kids and he's like, I was just thinking of my daughter and how much I would have liked to be in her classroom when she was their age and show her how cool I am or whatever.
I wish I had been there when my daughter was visited by 3 weirdos in costumes.
Yeah, I wish I had gotten to
I wish
their eyes.
I could have been one of those weirdos.
Yeah.
But
now he is.
No. Major Victory says that he's speechless when he sees the thing, but when it's his turn, so he's like, Feedback, close your eyes, look at your cover, Fat Mama, you're up. When he's like, now, Major Victory, Major Victory goes, Major Victory.
Yeah, Major Victory says Major
Does he
Victory.
say his name like a Pokemon?
Yeah,
Yeah! Or like a cake
It was-
boss.
it was
Major Victory.
It was
Major
so
Victory.
fucking funny. Major
Damn, I missed
Victory.
that.
Yeah.
So Feedback is up first for the actual challenge. He explains his character. He says he was a computer scientist involved in a lab accident, whatever that means.
I didn't know what a computer scientist was until I was also like in middle school.
My
Yeah, I guess
sister
that's
is
the
a
beauty of
computer
doing this to a
scientist.
bunch of children, is that they don't know what a computer scientist is, and they don't know that it doesn't make any sense for there to be a lab accident.
It-
Well, and
Yeah.
also
He's pouring computers from one beaker to another.
Just eating a bag of computer chips.
yeah.
Hey.
He was in a computer lab. Yeah, thank you. Feedback's too high concept for this audience.
I
mean,
think
he's not high concept. He's high concept for like
if
9-year-olds.
And
he,
you know who these are?
9-year-olds.
9-year-olds.
9-year-olds. I said for
Oh,
this
that
audience.
explains why he lost.
Yes.
I think if he
the
had
reason-
gone third, he would have figured out to not do what
Yeah.
he did. But I think in his mind, he was like, I have to explain my character. And my character
Right, well,
That's
that's
so
what the
genuine.
challenge is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where
So he says after the accident, he absorbed an energy field into his body, and electronics started going haywire whenever he was around them, and the kids are just like,
yeah.
I mean, it's hard to tell how the kids are really reacting because they're obviously doing editing.
Yeah.
I think that they maybe played up how bored the kids were.
Yeah.
There's one part where he says, he says, so I created this suit to keep my energy powers under control, but then I noticed whenever I would play video games while wearing it, I would absorb the powers of the characters. And then it cuts to a child yawning.
Yeah.
And they play like yawn.wave, but it's not even a child yawning.
No.
If there's one thing that that the kids hate, it's video games.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Well, when the kid
with his
asks,
taste.
what's your favorite video game?
Oh
and
my
this guy
God,
says, Pong.
Pong!
I gotta say...
Is that not literally the oldest video game that exists?
I
The
can't
very
play this on
first.
addictinggames.com.
I believe tennis is the oldest video game that exists, but Pong... Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
It's a
actually
video
looked
game
it
when
up.
Stan plays it.
I looked it up. Pong came out the year Feedback was born. You know, people have talked on this show about how Feedback is, like, tightly wound. He has, like, menacing vibes. This is the biggest red flag I've seen from him yet. What kind of freak in 2006 says that Pong is his favorite video game?
Right? Like, you would think that, like, if that's part
He's
of
like,
his,
it's great, there's a ball of energy.
that's part of his superpower, he'd say, like, fucking, like, I don't know, like Halo or some shit.
Maybe his...
Sonic the Hedgehog, fucking...
Maybe
He's a
his
Super
favorite-
Nintendo video game for N64.
My guess is that his favorite is, like, COD. And he didn't want to say, like, my favorite video game, children, is pretending to kill people.
My favorite video game is Big Anime Titties 3.
Just say, like, Super Mario Sunshine or something.
I don't know, but then he, like, froze up and, you know, just said the first thing that came to his mind.
If he had said COD or Grand Theft Auto, the next thing that happened wouldn't happen when
Oh yeah,
he calls
all the
on,
boys would lose their shit and go, fuck yeah dude!
and instead, because he's a fucking lame-o dork face, he calls on Jack, the shittiest looking child in the history of like this kid was grown in a lab to look like a shitty, mean bully.
Somebody in
And-
2006 said, I'm gonna give my kid a mullet.
Yeah, and so Jack says, like, what, did you make all this up or you're just nuts? And
Epic
fucking
class clown
owns.
ownage.
He fucking owns Feedback. Feedback
I'm
is-
sorry, not to dunk on a child, but, like, I think you could have workshopped that one a little bit more before you raised your hand.
I mean,
Do you
look,
think...
Jack deserves to be dunked on. He's a piece of shit.
I would bet that just like how the producers made up those things for Stan to read in the, like, reading challenge, that they didn't actually get any, like, super horrible questions for Feedback, and they were just like, why don't you ask, you can be silly with it, you want to ask him a mean question? Like, act like he's crazy.
I don't know. I think
That's
Jack
possible,
would say
but
that.
at the same time, these are 5th graders who are going to be on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
Feedback has a fucking creature-ass, every choice is a choice answer to that, by the way, which
they
is...
also have not been told not to bully yet.
True.
They're judging these kids,
That's
but they
true.
haven't learned their lesson yet.
And Fat Mama watched the whole thing.
Silently.
She didn't step in.
You let bullying happen.
Yeah.
Fat
Can
Mama,
I-
you're a bystander.
She should have destroyed Jack in an instant.
I do have to say, or I would like to tell a story from my life, please. That I was in a, like, short clip for the news when I was in, like, 6th grade. Like, art class at, like, an assembly thing. And I don't know why, but, we were there. And they took B-roll of all the kids, and, like, they were like, this is probably gonna be much shorter in the real segment. None of you might be in it at all. And there was this, like, fondue thing, and, like, the kids were, like, dipping stuff, and it was, like, dipping, like, savory things in cheese, and, like, sweet things in chocolate. And this one kid went up, and he dipped, like, a thing of pineapple in the cheese
Oh.
to, like, try it. And I was like, we were all just like, what the heck? But they mentioned him on the friggin' news.
What the fuck?
That explains perfectly why you are the way you are, Val.
I know, I never got to be on the news that time.
Now, I hate to do this. I have had a pineapple casserole with cheese in it. Or, like, pineapple can be on pizza with cheese. I don't think that's that weird.
I have to say, I might have misremembered what the dipping things were, but it was, like, something sweet and, like, something that...
It was pineapple, but he was dipping it into a big old bowl of piss.
I just realized that, so this was 2006.
Mm-hmm.
In 2006, I was 10 years old. This could have been me.
Oh,
And it was.
Oh, I'm Jack.
You're
Hello.
Jack.
Jack, congratulations.
That's why we made this podcast. We hate you.
I've overcome the fact that I'm the shittiest kid in the world.
Oh,
and, become a podcaster.
All the
I would
Martian
love
Man
to
helping.
find out that one of the kids, that, like, a bunch of the kids from this classroom went on to make a podcast about it.
Can we
That
please
would be
try and
great.
track one down to have
Absolutely
a
not.
guest.
What are you proposing right now?
What if Jack is the Dark Enforcer's
Kid
child?
Nation did it.
Yeah, but those were kids who were like whose names were already known.
Okay, fair.
They were cast for a TV show.
So we have to get Jack, is what you're saying.
We have an in. We have Mrs. Horse-a-lot.
No, Horsley.
Can't
Whatever.
call her that.
Okay, but what if
Anyway,
Jack...
I haven't even said feedback's
what if,
epic response.
What if Jack is the Dark Enforcer's child?
He's the Dark Enforcer.
Feedback's response to that is, I don't think everybody thinks I'm entirely sane, but I like to think it's just my creative energy that people read as insanity, and all of the kids are just like, okay, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what you're saying.
I think that's the only way that you can respond to being so epically burned by a child, is just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
It's just
something
like-
diplomatic and adult sounding.
Every video game is a conscious video game.
I mean, so the answer to Jack's question is yes. He is just nuts.
Yeah, that's basically
Yeah,
it.
also, like, he made all this up. That's the... What are you talking about,
And,
Jack?
like,
Yeah.
Do
They're
better.
not mutually exclusive. Pong!
I guess
Okay.
the other thing is, I was wondering, like, how is he going to answer this, like, within kayfabe? Of, like, no, I didn't make this up. This all really happened. But no, it didn't, because it's not...
Maybe that's
it's
what he was
pretend.
doing, was he was
But-
trying to respond without breaking
How
character.
can
Yeah.
you lie to a child?
I mean, knowing him,
see.
he tries to do everything without breaking character.
Anyway,
so-
next is Fat Mama.
And she does the fucking dirtiest trick in the book. She sings a
She
fucking
kills
song.
feedback.
Yeah, she kills feedback to eliminate the competition, but she also
Slits his fucking throat.
she sings a fucking song. Mm-hmm. And the song goes,
About what a fucking loser feedback is.
no, this song, I want
Feedback,
to
go
take a
back
moment to
home.
think about this. The lyrics are, Fat Mama, I'm here to save the day.
Yes,
Fat Mama, I'll take your food away.
we've heard this.
So don't eat those chips and ice cream now, 'cause I'll take them from you. You don't look like a cow. Fat Mama, don't try and take my donuts away. We have heard this, but
I gotta
this was
say, I
during
think the shorter one works a little better.
We have heard,
Yeah,
we've heard the last line and those first couple, but we did not hear the thing about don't look like a cow.
Yeah, so Fat Mama, what the fuck?
Don't look like a cow, man.
Fat Mama, this seems like against your whole deal, right?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what was up with that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the kids love it. That we get some talking heads of the kids, like, singing along with her.
Yeah.
If the kids can sing along, they will, and that's why Fat Mama fucking stole. I'm
had
angry. I'm filled with righteous fury.
They had a little montage of all the kids singing the song too, but they were singing it like exactly the way Giga just did.
Yeah,
Like they
Yeah.
weren't like remembering it because they were excited. They were like, Fat
Reading
Mama,
it.
Fat Mama, she's here to
Yeah,
save
I mean,
the
what
day.
probably was... They were probably prompted in the hallway, like, do you remember the lyrics to Fat Mama's song?
It was more
If
like,
you
can
do,
you read
Fat Mama,
the
Fat
teleprompter?
Mama.
Yeah.
So Fat
yeah,
Mama gives the kids a nice speech about, being yourself, stand up to bullies, don't let people get to you.
Jonathan Frakes'
she
voice, have you ever been bullied?
Have you ever
If
been
she
bullied?
explains her character, it gets cut for time, and we don't find out what her character is.
Yeah.
But hold on. But she gets up there and she goes, have you ever been bullied? And then she goes like, of fucking course you have, Four Eyes. And I'm like you in the green shirt.
You piece of shit. She picks out all the fucking kids who she would bully.
And if you've ever been
fucking
bullied,
bowl
look
cut?
under your chair, and they look under their chair, and it's the little circle hand.
And then Fat Mama punches all of them at once. Yeah,
I
Fat Mama,
so
good
wish
job.
that she mentioned what her powers are, even at all.
I know.
a little.
I hate it. I wish.
Well, we do know that if she gets mad, she becomes 50 times her size and stomps the shit
She
out of
becomes 5
we
times
know a
her
little
size.
bit of. And she does eat a donut.
She,
Yes, she does eat
Gains
donuts.
funny-
Major
funny
Victory
Funny
is
Fat
next.
Mama eat a donut.
Major Victory also kind of cheats by having all the kids like stand up and just like jump and shake around.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have a song though, so I can forgive that.
Well, he does have a song.
it was kind of funny. They
Does
like
he?
warmed him
Oh,
up. He warms the kids up to do nothing.
That's not what I would call what he did.
Oh my god.
Well, he does do it. He tells them his powers: super jumping, he can fly, he can manipulate sound waves, and then he demonstrates it by singing. I think it's "The Lion Sleeps Tonight."
Yeah, that's what it sounded.
but just that high part.
Woo!
Yeah, the high part lasted.
And they
About 30
you can
seconds.
hear them looping it.
Yeah.
You hear the clip.
Yeah,
Of where it
I'll-
restarts.
I'll put it in here. And
Yeah,
everyone
put
can
it in
enjoy
over me doing the thing. Or don't.
I have the ability to manipulate sound. See? That's my power!
So, and it's like showing the children looking horrified, but then afterwards everyone is laughing,
Yeah.
and the kid says that Major Victory is his favorite one, so I don't think that footage was actually supposed to be there.
It was just,
Yeah,
I think it was
honestly...
I think it was just showing
like
his
Major
self-deprecation thing.
I thought Major Victory had this for sure, because he not only had the primacy bias, like like the kids saw him the most recently when they're asked to decide, but he was also very, very, very charismatic and
He was making
interacted with
jokes.
the kids. So I was surprised. Maybe some of these kids were virtue signaling, and that's what that mama wins.
Once again, the editing was on Major Victory's side, because the kids were like, you can super run, and he's like, yeah, I can go super fast, like over here, and they like edit his jogging to be super fast, and also put the little like running sound
such a
over
character.
it.
Yeah, because the girl's like, "Why is your hair so important?" And he's like, "Oh, it's aerodynamics." And then he runs around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell how the kids actually feel at this point because there's so much editing that it's really hard to tell like who they actually like and how much. Because it seems like they like Major Victory the most because everyone's having so much fun with him. And but then Stan says, "Okay, everyone get up and stand behind your favorite superhero." It was kind of hard to count because there's no real good shot
There
of
is-
the lines. But
Yep, there is
it looks
no...
like it was.
Did you see where Jack went?
No.
I actually didn't.
Let's take a look, see if I can find it. Go on.
Sure. While you look for that,
Was he...
Fat Mama had, I think, about 18 kids behind her. Major Victory had about 7, and Feedback had about 4. I was really glad to see that he didn't have nobody.
Yeah, me
me
too.
too.
I was so sure that none of them would go. Maybe Jack went behind Feedback to be like, look, you just gotta hear both sides. You know, we can be
Damn, that's true.
polite about it.
Oh, I think Fat Mama got Jack.
Okay. We thought we hated Jack for being a bastard, but we actually hate Jack for being a centrist.
Yeah, so he bullied Major Victory, but then went behind Fat Mama.
He bullied Feedback.
Feedback.
He learned
So he's
the error of his ways very quickly.
Yeah,
That's true.
or he's a double agent.
Yeah, do you think they cut out from Fat Mama's speech? She was like, so always be nice and believe in yourself and love yourself. And Jack, that's pretty fucking cool of you.
Oh, that nerd. Fucking.
And then we get a very rare moment for this show, something that we do not usually see, which is that there's like it cuts to like a funny like punishment for the losers. So Major Victory and Feedback are in like a little classroom. I couldn't tell if it was a real classroom or a classroom set. I think it was a set, but there's a chalkboard and they're writing like they're doing lines. You know, I will not pretend to be a superhero. I will not pretend to be a superhero. And Major Victory's like, ugh, this sucks. And then someone yells, shut up.
Yeah.
And the camera pans to reveal the Dark Enforcer with his stupid fucking veil mask on again.
he's got his Orville Peck mask back on.
Hooray!
I'm so glad to see it. Okay, here's my theory. What if Steel Chambers isn't in there?
That was my theory!
What?
Yeah, what if Steel Chambers is not... What if, like, Steel Chambers is like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore.
We've been duped?
And they put another guy, a Steel Chambers impersonator, in the
Now,
Dark
what
Enforcer.
would be the purpose of this exactly?
I don't know.
More
but
Dark Enforcer
I can't-
content.
Yeah.
You
haven't
think that's why he wasn't in the second half of the last episode?
We haven't
Yep.
seen the face of Steel, like, because he took his helmet off all the time. This guy
That's
has
true.
on
We
the
don't
whole
see his
episode.
face in this one.
Well, maybe it's because
We
he
don't
follows
know.
Stan's rules, and when he's being a supervillain, he doesn't take off his fucking mask.
He always is a supervillain. He's an asshole.
But he
And he
doesn't...
never has a stupid fucking mask
But
on.
in front of,
Yeah.
like, the people that already know that he's also Steel Chambers, Dark Enforcer, Iron
he's
Enforcer.
already been eliminated. He doesn't need to fucking follow any rules.
He doesn't need to...
Yeah, he's a villain. Why is he following rules?
Well, why is he on the show? Why isn't he killing Feedback?
I
it's-
ask myself that every day.
Yeah.
I also need to say, before we did the cutaway to the lines, the, like, Bart Simpson thing,
Yeah.
they are, like, celebrating Fat Mama for having won the challenge, and they cut to Feedback, like, jovially, like, joining the Fat Mama chant, like, Fat Mama, Fat Mama, Fat Mama. And I don't know why, I just, like, heard Stan's voice in my head, like, feedback, you are on the chopping block for calling Fat Mama fat.
Yeah. I wonder, so Fat Mama promises these kids, like, pie and cookies and shit. I wonder if she
but she promises to take it away from them.
Those were probably just
I wonder if she was
the craft
writing
table.
checks she couldn't cash there.
And chocolate milk in the water fountains.
I think they just were they had snacks for when they were done filming, and she was like, I did this, you're welcome.
So this is one of the best challenges in the show so far, and also one of the worst is the next one.
It's great and awful.
I feel like this episode was like what the show was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Pacing wise.
So we go to Universal City Walk, and there's some very bad fake security camera effects, and they see the Dark Enforcer walking around at City Walk having a pretzel or whatever, and it's like alert, alert, alert,
yeah,
and they project a fake Who Wants to Be a Superhero logo into the sky. It's not actually being projected, but
I had such a big problem with that because the whole projecting light into the sky thing, it's not like
at night.
It works at night. It doesn't work in color.
Yeah, it's also true.
It's lights and shadows.
Yeah.
shit.
Lights
well,
can
never
be
mind.
colored.
This challenge actually isn't any good.
This is the most unrealistic thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
this challenge is canceled.
This is the messed up thing about this show is everything. No, the confusing thing about Dark Enforcer though is like the first couple episodes we see him, he stands like minion.
Yeah,
and now
he's
like
just like his sidekick, and he's like, "You superheroes."
Yeah, like bye
Now
bye.
he stands enemy.
But now he's like a
he's gonna
rogue.
kill all the people
Yeah.
at Universal City Walk.
Right.
Right, but this feels like what it was supposed to. Like this
Exactly.
makes so much more sense than any of that
Like,
shit.
why is
Right.
this coming 5 episodes in?
Right.
It's so weird. It's the second to last episode of the first season, and
They
we
use the
finally are like,
communicators again.
"Oh, that's why the supervillain exists."
yeah.
So Stan appears on the screen, and he's like, "Superheroes, they've detected the Dark Enforcer at City Walk. You gotta get there and apprehend him immediately."
Mm-hmm.
And
What if
I
they've been
feel like
doing this-
if every challenge felt this like dedicated to the theme, maybe the show wouldn't have sucked so
Yup.
much.
What
I
if
don't
they've
know.
been
Who's
doing
to
this
say?
every day for a month and they just don't know which ones are actually going to be the real ones?
That would be fun. So they arrive at City Walk.
Stan once again tells them to do their challenge in a superhero way,
Yes.
which
Whatever that
you would
means.
think that you wouldn't have to tell them that, but
It does
Yeah.
come back later.
he's like, you have to find him superhero-ly.
Yeah, it's like telling Stan Lee to do something like an old man. Like, obviously.
Yeah. Stan tells them they need to find. There's clues that they have to find to track down the supervillain. Cryptic clues, he says. Cryptic
Yeah.
clues. Are you
Cryptic-
ready for the
they're-
first
yeah, real
cryptic
cryptic.
clue?
Real cryptic. I also, when he was like, Dark Enforcer is somewhere at Universal City Walk, like, you have to find him. I know that they're supposed to use the clues, but like, how is this not
Why
like
not just-
looking for another stand user? Like,
Yeah, like
he's
go
the
directly
one
to
that
the
looks
big orb.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that it was going to turn out that he was like in a certain store where they couldn't find him.
Right.
Maybe he
Until
only
they-
came out at once they gotten all 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it. So here's the first cryptic clue. Are you ready? And I'm really curious if the listeners will be able to solve this one. If you find a woman with an ankle tattoo, there will be a message above her high-heeled shoe. Any ideas?
So maybe find a woman with a tattoo on her ankle and...
Well, how do we know it's not a tattoo
there's
of
a
an ankle?
message- There's a
bat.
message tied on her ankle.
Maybe she,
Oh, you solved it.
but
Fuck.
maybe she has a
Shit.
tattoo on her arm of an ankle, and she's wearing a high-heeled shoe on her head. You know, we don't
That's too good for this.
I did think
for this
maybe
show.
it was a tattoo of a high-heeled shoe.
Yeah, I thought that maybe it was like a painting or a mural or something. Mm-hmm. That would have been good. No,
know. But no,
the
they just have to
challenge
run
is to
around and
just
find a
fucking
woman with an ankle
run
tattoo.
around City Walk until you
Mitrovic
find
uses
the
to
woman.
harass some women.
And I think the woman, she's in a set place. I think like they probably had like a signal that was like, okay, they're coming by, because she like walks out of the store for all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they each go off at once. Fat Mama, when she runs off, she eats a donut, and they add some horrible sloppy chewing sounds yet again. because this is the worst show ever.
Yeah, so Major Victory goes out and harasses some people.
I don't know about his strategy.
Yeah, it was not okay.
Why is he going up to women with baggy pants?
Yeah.
Whose ankles are not visible?
I mean, he's making good TV, honestly, I think is what he's doing.
That's true.
He's the real hero of this show, and then he makes it watchable.
He's running around being like, haha, not a perv, can I see your feet?
They do ADR a woman's voice going, security!
Yeah. Feedback is, doing, like, normal human shit.
Very polite human things.
What the fuck is wrong with Fat Mama?
I don't know, but also...
It's so weird. She has never fucked up this bad.
She's doing awful.
I have to imagine they told her something else. Like, they told them, like, and stay in character, like, show your superhero personality as much as possible, or something.
Maybe
or they
she's
just straight up
tired.
told her exactly to do what she did, because she's going around, like, taking pieces of food from people and eating it.
Yeah.
Asking for it.
She is asking.
She wasn't just taking.
Although not always waiting for an answer.
Asking, but yeah. I mean, have you ever
like,
eaten a stranger's chicken piece before?
No.
Me neither.
I'm not a maniac.
No.
So, yeah, Major Victory, we see them running around a bunch. Major Victory eventually sees a woman in high heels walking out of a store with a big bottle of lotion, and he asks to see her ankle, and she shows him the worst tattoo I've ever seen.
It's very large.
It's
like, I hope to God that it's a temp.
It has to be, right? No one would put that on their body.
No, yeah.
It is like a tribal tattoo, but dangling from the tribal tattoo is like, what was it, like a rose and some feathers?
No, it's like holly.
Oh, is it holly?
What?
That could be it.
It's so weird. Like, it looks kind of like a rose, but there's, like, holly leaves coming off of it.
Yeah, it's very, very ugly.
And she has this message attached below it that
also,
looks
by the way,
very uncomfortable.
The message is like cutting off the circulation of her leg, it looks like. Also, because they tied the message, like, just above her high heel shoe, it means that the ankle tattoo is actually, like, a quarter of the way up her calf.
Yeah, so it looks like these boys be simping.
We need to pause so that Alec can say out loud the joke that he just put in the chat.
Okay.
Who is this woman with the
it.
ankle tattoo?
Oh, Holly. It's Holly. It's Stan Lee's sister.
I don't know why you were embarrassed to say that one.
He wasn't.
Great.
We just talk wall to wall over each other, and he didn't have a second to put it.
No, I was embarrassed.
So this woman.
I mean, you're 10 feet tall and made of slime. Of course I'm intimidated.
I could do anything.
I don't know if we said that in the episode.
No, we didn't. That's just for us.
Yeah, well for the record, I'm 10 feet tall and made of slime.
Sam cuts very little out. Everyone knows that you're 10 feet tall and made of slime now.
Yeah, just cut all the stuff from earlier in the episode back in at random intervals to make me say weird shit. Boy howdy. I'm like cleaning shit from Steel Chambers' butthole. That's true. It rules. Thank you. Fat Mama fucking listless, just kind of chasing one piece of food to the other. Mm-hmm. Not sure what she's doing. Both of our boys are on their hands and knees.
My boy and also Feedback.
Yeah, looking at this woman's ankles. And can you read us the next clue?
Yes. So the message on her ankle, and I don't know why they don't just like say like, oh, can you like lift up your foot? No. Like, why are they literally lying on the ground? It's very.
She's wearing a very short dress.
Oh, that's true. Take the lotion from the woman. Follow the directions on the label. Let's see right now if you are smart, willing, and able. So not the best rhyme.
Yeah, not really a rhyme.
Yeah.
And then they grab the lotion. So there's another clue on the lotion. Mm-hmm. Not that.
That is the
kind of shit.
Kind of a short step from this clue to the next clue. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I actually should have mentioned they did have to fight the woman for the lotion.
Oh yeah.
So
there was actually the reason that Fat Mama couldn't find her is because the Feedback did kill the woman, and they did have to find a new one.
Yeah. So they sweep the woman off the ground, and they get a new one for Fat Mama. And Feedback is he wipes the blood off the message, and he says, Find a guy over 200 with a diamond in his ear. Rub the lotion on his belly, and the next clue will appear.
Uh-huh.
Now, what's your least favorite part of that?
Yeah, I was thinking that that's an old man.
Which thing do you hate more? That they have to, that we're now into like prank show territory where they have to go around and be like, hey sir, how much do you weigh? Or the fact that they have to rub lotion onto a guy's stomach?
It turns out neither, because the reality of it is far worse than anything I could have imagined. And by that I mean the fact that they go around. Fat Mama still hasn't found the first clue, but they do find.
Yeah, I mean it's all editing, so who knows how long she's actually taking.
An overweight man.
Well, we know how long it takes Fat Mama. We find out at the end.
They find an overweight man with diamond earring.
I have to say, Major Victory is running around trying to find the guy, and he asks one guy, and he must be just getting ignored by a lot of the people here. But they put in afterwards the sound of one guy going, "Take a hike, dude."
Oh yeah. I mean, can you blame the ADR voices, considering that he's like doing it all wrong though. He's just going up to random people and going, "Excuse me, sir, can I see your stomach?"
Yeah, like, no, it's the earring, my man.
Yeah, duh.
And so they find the man. Then the worst thing happened in this episode was when he lifts up his shirt and they take the bottle of lotion and press it and, like, get some lotion in their hands, and it makes the most Tim and Eric fucking squishy, wet lotion sound
it's a fart
I've
noise.
ever heard.
Yeah.
It, like, wet lotion.wav plays so many times.
And they need a bunch of lotion because the guy's got a big belly.
The next message shows up.
I did like when Major Victory like accidentally squirts lotion all over himself. He's like, haha, sir, this happened to me once before, but I don't want to talk about it.
I laughed at that. I laughed out loud when he said that.
I like, by the way, none of these people who have the clues ever like speak.
Oh no.
Like he just runs up to this guy and he's like, "Excuse me, sir, you got a diamond in your cool. Can I see your stomach?" And he just lifts up his shirt without
They're
hesitation.
human props. They're
They're paid as extras. They're not. Yeah.
They're not,
They're not improvers.
This man has a shit smear of a clue painted on his front.
Yeah, I don't know how that worked, by the way. Like,
it didn't. They just like painted it on him when they found him.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, because
I don't know if there's a way that they can make it appear with lotion.
I think they
I have no
showed
idea.
that like it was showing up as well. Actually, I don't know.
No, because they did sparkle effects. I don't think so.
Didn't they just wrote on
Anyway,
him with
here's
Sharpie,
the
and then they
next
were
clue.
like, "You have to lotion him."
Here's the next clue. She has $33.50 in a fancy purse. Count it now, or things will get worse. And then there's an arrow pointing around to his back. And on his back it says, "If you care, she has short hair."
And then it says, "Don't forget to crack the case," with an arrow pointing down.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No, that's his butt.
Yeah. Well,
Aww.
Major Victory knows about that.
Talk about a party foul.
We haven't talked about Gaper Victory at all.
Okay. Anyway, so I did like when Major Victory leaves. He says, "Thank you, citizen. I hope you didn't enjoy that too much."
I know, God.
Same.
I was wondering in the kids challenge, I was like, is this guy gonna have like anything to say to these kids? Because like all of his jokes are like sex. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least he wasn't like,
Yeah. So feedback
kids
also
are very-
finds the man.
Never mind.
Fat Mama finds the woman finally.
Fat Mama gets a massage first.
Yeah, she gets a free massage from a dude first.
Yeah, well, that's on the way, because that's after she finds the
right.
woman, because she's looking for the man with the diamond in his ear, and she goes up to a sign for advertising a free massage. Okay,
It's a terrible
and
business
she
model.
asks the guy. She asks the guy, "Excuse me, sir, do you have a diamond in your ear?" And he says no, and she's like, "Well, I'll just take the massage then."
She gets in the fucking chair.
I hate to say it, but there's two ways to judge a reality show. I feel like there's like every elimination you judge by the series as a whole, or every elimination you judge by the episode. If we're judging episode to episode, I don't give a shit that she won the first challenge. Fat Mama should be eliminated for this challenge.
Yes, this is unacceptable.
I can't believe what she's doing.
I mean, the first challenge they have ever is like, oh well, no, it's not. But a lot of their challenges are time based.
Yeah, and this one is time-based, and the premise of it, conceptually, is that there's a supervillain on the loose at City Walk,
Yeah.
and she's just like, "Hey, can I have those french fries? Oh, yeah, I'll take a chicken strip,
She not
thank
only
you." Like,
loses...
what are you doing?
She loses, like, by... I won't say yet.
We'll find out later. So Major Victory finds the woman with the fancy purse, and I don't even know what the point of the amount of money is, because obviously, like...
If you find a silent woman who's willing to give you...
We have fancy purse and short hair. What are the odds anyone would go up to one of these, to just, like, a person at City Walk who has a fancy purse and short hair and be like, excuse me, can I see your purse? And they'd be like, oh, I don't know what's going on here, but sure.
Can I count the money in your purse? Not even look what's in there, but, like, can I hold all of your money? And she's like...
Right, so, he goes up to this woman and he's like, excuse me, can I see your purse? Can I count the money? And he's like, okay, 32, 33. It's like, obviously it's her.
Right.
So what if there was a woman who was also a plant, but had a different amount of money in her purse and gave them the wrong...
You never know.
I hadn't even considered that.
You never know.
That would be really bad
That's
TV.
That's good game design. This game doesn't know that.
So Major Victory...
This fucking show.
So Major Victory is counting the money in the woman's purse, and he's like, oh, a lot of ones. I know, I'm pretty used to that.
Stripper joke, wouldn't get funny that stripper, joke. Funny stripper.
It's like, who has not made the, like, haha stripper joke when they are confronted with a lot of $1 bills?
It's such an awkward situation.
The woman doesn't laugh at the joke because she's being paid as an extra and she's not allowed to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who this character is, though, because not only does she not talk, she, like, doesn't react to anything in any way.
I hate
she just, like,
she's having some fun
like this
playing
woman.
A snooty lady.
Maybe. Is
not
that
a
the
snooty
character?
lady, like a fucking robot.
She's like, whatever.
She was yeah, well, except that would involve talking.
That would involve talking or emoting.
I said
she
she's
just
like
stares
that.
At them.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So
anyway.
he counts out the money. She gestures to her purse, which has the next clue in it. And the clue is, you've got to find the villain fast. There's no time to stall. He'll be waiting for you around a big round ball.
Uh-huh.
That's my favorite kind of ball.
Yeah. What if he was standing next to Bouncing Boy?
Well, much...
This show... Every time
we're wrong.
I don't even think about these things until you say them to me, and then I'm like, "Why? Why wasn't it Bouncing Boy?
Why wasn't he here?"
Rip.
I was gonna say, much like how Feedback's favorite video game is Pong, my favorite sport is Big Round Ball.
Yeah. So Major Victory goes to Target.
Yes, he goes to Target and he jumps over the ball and he lands on the Iron Enforcer.
Yeah, the Dark Enforcer.
Dark Enforcer.
He finds the Dark Enforcer at the big Universal City Walk ball after 15 minutes and 25 seconds.
Good time.
You could say he Tyveculused this challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice, by the way, when Dark Enforcer responds, because Major Victor runs up and he responds, but he's like, "What's the V for? Very out of shape?" Why? What were they thinking, giving him a veil if he has to talk?
Yeah, put the love under the veil.
Well, he doesn't have to talk, he just chose to.
That's true.
It's so funny, though.
So, Fat Mama, meanwhile, is still... She's, like, talking to some random passersby. She's like, and then I have to rub the lotion on his stomach. And everyone's like, ha ha. And they do helpfully add a little glint effect to show that the guy she's looking for is, like, right in front of them. So, she's really fucking it up.
Yeah.
This is just no good.
Everyone's dead. The children, everyone.
Feedback is he's found the woman. He's counting out the money. He gets the clue, and then he's like, "Oh, is it? I gotta go stop the villain. Is it okay if I leave your purse all messed up?" And he's like, "Oh, you know what? I can't do that." And then like triumphant music plays as he's like struggling to pick pennies up off the ground in his big gloves.
Stan said lives are on the line.
It's such a confluence of, like, things that Stan has mentioned, because he's like, do you mind if I leave your purse in disarray? Oh, I can't do that, I'm a superhero. And then he drops the change and he's like, I can't pick these pennies up. It's because of my gloves. I could take my gloves off, but I'm a superhero.
I can't take the gloves off because Stan will call me a stripper.
Yeah.
He's like literally, he's been psychologically damaged by the show.
Yeah, and then he even like looks up at the woman. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I can't get it because of the gloves. Would you mind?" And she, of course, just stares at him and says nothing. And he's like, "I got it."
Yeah.
And he by the way, the clock is ticking, and it's showing that he's like about to lose because he's struggling to pick up these pennies.
There is literally no way he could lose this challenge at this point.
He's like 20 seconds behind Major Victory.
Yeah, it's like, but also like a full half hour ahead of Fat Mama.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, here, as a what is it? He's like, as a consolation prize, he puts the lotion in
the bag. He doesn't want to get the hose again.
Greasy bottle of an open bottle of lotion with a hand pump.
doesn't want to get the hose again.
This was pre-pandemic. People weren't thinking about hygiene like that.
Even before the pandemic, I wouldn't put an open pump bottle of lotion in a bag.
Oh, I see. Yes.
This is 2006.
I think he just set it down next to it, maybe?
No, he put it in the purse.
All right, well, the woman didn't seem to be upset by that.
Yeah,
she
it's not
didn't
her
seem to
bag.
be human. And then when he finally gets the last penny and puts it in her bag, and what was she like? Did a Nazi salute at him?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
What was that?
Yeah. I would not be surprised if this woman was a Nazi.
Jeez. That would be the secret challenge of this, would be like, you were supposed to punch the Nazi.
Yeah, feedback is like, are you Nazi saluting at me? Oh, you fucker. Not one of you punched the hidden Nazi.
She was clearly smaller than all of you, and you could have taken her.
I mean, if it was a Nazi salute, it was a pretty shitty one, to be honest.
Yeah,
Very low.
she's just like
Please tell me
weirdly
that
extending her hand out at nothing.
That, like,
the feedback
what she's
just
like-
looks so
like,
confused.
Is feedback supposed to kiss her on the hand?
Maybe
Yeah,
it was...
I really don't know what she's doing.
Maybe she was holding her arm out, because I remember he's like, I'll give you back your purse, and she just holds her arm out and doesn't take it. Maybe she was like, you have to put it back on my arm.
Right.
If that's what she
Guys,
was doing, I hate this woman even more than I already did.
Yeah, she definitely is a Nazi if that's the case.
Yeah, have you not noticed that
He
every
looks so
single
confused.
challenge has had a hidden Nazi?
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Did you not see Jack's
See,
armbands?
Fat Mama took the longest, but she did kill the hidden Nazi.
Help! I'm lost! I
Jack's
can't
arm
find my mom, who's part of the beautiful Aryan race!
Die, Nazi scum!
I can't find my
God.
beautiful white mom.
My beautiful Aryan mom.
And both of the attack dogs were those mutant dogs from Wolfenstein.
They were German shepherds.
German shepherd.
Oh shit! Oh boy! So she like extends her arm out at him, and he's just like, I don't know what this is," and he just leaves.
Yeah.
I would be
and
scared.
then he
yeah.
finally gets to the Dark Enforcer. 15 minutes 40 seconds. Not that much after Major
No,
Victory.
no, really.
Within
Had a
the
good
margin of
time.
error, I
love-
would say.
I love this moment, by the way, because the Dark Enforcer says, "If I had hostages, they'd have died of old age by now, you bonehead." And feedback says, "I still think there's good in you." And the Dark Enforcer like laughs his his head goes back in a big laugh. But they dub over his laugh with like a big evil laugh in a different man's voice where he's like, "Dumbass." And it's so clearly not his voice that it makes me think that Dark Enforcer actually just laughed at him saying that for
Yeah,
real.
feedback
Just a
is
sincere laugh.
Feedback wants to Goku this motherfucker, and he's having none of it.
Fat Mama finally finds the last clue. She gets to the woman and she's like, after she sorts through the money, she's like, "Oh, can I have a bite of your caramel apple?" And the woman like extends
Candy
it
apple.
to her.
She takes the whole thing.
She just takes the whole thing and runs away chomping on it with nasty excessive chewing sounds.
Okay,
that they
this is
dubbed
To be
mine.
in.
fair, I would not let a stranger have any of my candy apple unless I was going to give the whole thing to them.
But she's...
That's true.
Yeah. The correct amount to give to a
What-
stranger
but-
is 0.
Why is she doing this?
Can I just lick your apple?
Yeah.
Like, if this is her staying in character, then it makes the character of Fat Mama look really bad.
Yeah, she just fucking mooches off people's food.
If you were gonna
While
do
children
it...
get murdered.
While the Dark Enforcer is snapping the youngling's necks.
If you were gonna do it and be in character, she should have eaten, like, one thing, and then been like, "Rah!" and like,
And and
Beasted
grown
the
to
challenge.
a larger size. Grown to a larger size so she can see where the
Right.
Yeah.
Dark Enforcer is and kill him.
right. Just
Just stomp the shit out
stomp
of
the
it.
shit out of her.
Yeah, because she keeps going up to people and she's like, "Excuse me, do you have an ankle tattoo, blah, blah, blah." And then before she leaves everybody, she's like, "By the way, my superpowers, can I have can I have one of your fries for energy?"
Mm-hmm.
I mean, her donuts
She
aren't real
finally-
anymore, so...
She finally gets to the Dark Enforcer at unknown time. They don't show us yet.
Fat Mama with the incredibly very extraordinary ability to gain energy from food.
Wow! if
Her
only there
Krebs
was...
cycle is out of control.
Yeah.
I hope that's right.
More like crab cycle.
Fuck.
It's just crab.
Oh.
I wish I could metabolize anything.
So
So,
the challenge is over now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rip.
And they're back at the...
We go to the hideout, and shit happens.
Oh my gosh.
Shit fucking happens. This.
Oh, but before
this is
shit
where the show
happens,
gets
Feedback...
good.
I
Good.
love Feedback here. Feedback is like... He's just, like, excitedly telling them in the kitchen, he's like, you know, when I was in college, I used to do scavenger hunts like this all the time. On weekends, I would make up mysteries for my friends to solve.
Yeah, so dorky.
I would kill
This
small
guy is
animals.
another level.
He's just like...
You know what, though? I'm gonna say it. I bet his friends love that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, dude. If I had a little bitch boy to make scavenger hunts for me every weekend,
Oh,
I'd
come
be
on.
in-
The
I'd
weekly
be in-
scavenger hunt crew, they're all little bitch boys.
hey, bitch boy, where's your scavenger hunt?
And you know what?
I just love...
Give me that map.
I just love that Feedback is really just like, you know, before I heard that this TV show was filming, I was just gonna do this anyway. Like, he's like, I had this costume made
I
up.
actually had the costume already.
And
So
this kills the fat mama.
I know.
Yeah, so Fat Mama says, like,
She's like, I have to
so
go.
into this. I want you to win. And Feedback's like, oh, you're so selfless. That's why I want you
Yeah,
to win.
playing
And
the
then
game.
Fat Mama, in a talking head, she's like, I'm just here for a good time and to, like, show my kids that it's good to love your body. This is his whole life, and I couldn't bear to see him eliminated from the show because I think it would
so
hurt.
savage.
I think he would get hurt.
Fat Mama says what I was saying last week, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Stan says that it's elimination time, and we're like halfway into the
It's
episode.
25
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah, he's like, it's time for elimination. I was like, what is
I
gonna
really-
happen for the rest of the episode?
I was
Man,
quite okay.
boy.
I was quite okay with this pacing. I wish it had this had been the whole series.
Well, it turns out
Yeah,
that they
imagine if
didn't.
every
They
episode
don't
had
just
any amount of,
go to
like-
an elimination 25 minutes into the show.
yeah.
Yeah. So Fat Mama gets very emotional, and she runs to the bathroom and locks herself
Mm-hmm.
in. Or, I guess we don't know if she locks herself in. But she does close the door, and they have the good manners to not
Yeah,
open
you
it.
Yeah.
can't open the door to a bathroom.
We've
if
all had
someone's in there.
sadness poops before, you know?
So they ask her if she's alright, and she says, yeah, I'm just dumping. But she asks to talk to one of the executive producers. Yeah. This is the level that our podcast has been lowered to.
Dumping.
Just dumping.
She wants to talk to an executive producer.
Major Victory goes back to the kitchen with Feedback, and he's like, do you think that she might be about to ask to be eliminated instead of you? And Feedback's like, ah.
Can we
That
also-
wouldn't look good for feedback.
Can we also just like, was he about to be eliminated if she hadn't done this?
Feedback didn't win either of the challenges.
He didn't win either of the challenges, but he didn't.
But he didn't
lose.
Well, no, he
That's-
did lose. He did lose.
That's the thing, though. Like, let's think of it this way, because I think that there's two people who you could make a good argument that they should be eliminated here, which is, I think you could make a good argument that Feedback should be eliminated because there were two challenges. There's three people. One person won one, another won the other. He didn't win either of them.
I
Yes.
guess
He did poorly with the kids, and he did worse than Major Victory did better than him at both challenges.
Yes, I agree.
You could also make the argument that Fat Mama should be eliminated because there's the challenge that theoretically really matters more than anything about who would be a good superhero, and she completely fucked
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, she failed more than anybody has failed in this entire...
And
like,
she also
she-
didn't explain her character's backstory, which, like, she had
Yeah.
her own, like, message or whatever, which Stan was, like, okay with, but she ultimately, like, even though she won the challenge, didn't do what Stan asked her to do, which, as we know, is the
Possible
biggest
that
thing
got
to
edited
Stan.
out.
So, yeah.
That might have just been cut for time. It's impossible to know
Yeah.
with this show.
Yeah, but I think that we've heard this from Fat Mama throughout the show, that she's very concerned about, like, Feedback getting eliminated, and,
Yeah.
like, his intensity definitely, like, and she says, like, it would be like if his enthusiasm reminds her of her kids, and...
Yeah. So she's talking to executive producer of the show, Scott Satin.
No, that's Scott Satin, aka executive producer.
Executive
That's the
producer.
How fucking wild is this, by the way? I've never seen anything like this on a fucking reality
this
show
is so
before.
intense.
So she's like crying, and she's like, I feel terrible for Feedback because he's so serious about
He
this.
wants it so bad, and I don't.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to see him get hurt. And the executive producer man says, basically, he says, like, if I was you and what does he say?
What
He's
would you
like,
tell your
if one
kids
of
in
your
this
kids was in
situation?
your place right now, I think what you would tell them is you show him compassion, you show him care and love, but at the end of the day, you have to do your best.
Scott does a great job here.
It was, this whole thing is, I'm going to be honest, the rest of the episode is very emotional.
Yeah, I was legitimately getting very emotional from this episode.
I didn't like it.
No,
I didn't like that I felt
the
this
show
way.
Could do that to me.
I don't think the show deserves it, considering
No.
how fucking badly it's done with all the previous episodes.
Absolutely not. This is.
I cried twice this episode.
Wait, are you
shit.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Which ones?
The first time was when Fat Mama won the first challenge, and she was like, just goes to show a hero can be an everyday woman just like me.
Oh my god.
And the way, just like the way
That
she
got
said
you,
it,
huh?
like the way she said it was like so genuine.
She's so genuine.
This is
And-
also
and, like,
Alec's strong
honestly-
suit. He's crying.
Oh, I can cry
Crying at Who Wants to Be a
anything.
Superhero.
Honestly, in the first challenge, I was watching her and I was like, man, she'd be great if she was more charismatic.
Exactly. Like, that's the problem with Fat Mama is that she really, like, she doesn't really care about it that much.
I think she does.
But
It
she's
just
such
doesn't
a
come
nice-
across.
Yeah, she's not really an actress.
That's not true. She's been on World's Most Haunted Places.
That's true. Okay, she's not much of an actress.
And then the second time was during this whole exchange of should I leave, and I think she said something along the lines to feedback of I'd want to be stepping aside for someone that wants to be a hero, and feedback said, well, I'd be stepping aside for someone that is a hero.
Yeah.
That got me. Like,
just
that
like,
made me choke up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you scream into your
the
pillow
other
that
contestants have been
Tibeculus has
called
already
in.
left, so you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's true. So, yeah, feedback and Major Victory have been called into the room. Scott leaves, and yeah, she says, I don't want you to get eliminated. You want it more than I do. And he says, I would have no regrets if I lost to either of you. And they have a very emotional moment. They all hug, and then they agree, like, it's up to Stan. This is his call.
He also...
Major Victory seems so out of place here.
Yeah. But honestly, my take is all three of them should win. And, like, we're at the point where I want all of them
It's
to
like,
win.
which kind of winner does Stan want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I was saying before. I feel like this is on the fucking producers because, like, the emotional stakes are so unbalanced between the heroes.
And it's
There's one
feedback,
person who feels like this is the most important
says-
thing he's ever done in his life, and then a bunch of people who are just genuinely here for a laugh.
When Fat Mama is like, you want it so bad, and I just, like, don't. Feedback says, I just don't know what else to do, that's all. What does that mean?
That's not better.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I'm just incredibly lonely.
He has a wife!
He has a wife.
In a messy room.
I thought that what he meant by that was like, I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be hurt if you win, and so I've said my piece. I thought is what he meant by that.
Yeah, this moment was good for me too, I think, as well, because it's like it showed that feedback genuinely seemed to be like, I won't. It's not. It's like I'm gonna be glad to have been here if I get eliminated. I don't need to win this.
Yeah, I think it was...
And that kind of leveled him with the others in a little.
I think it was good TV to have him be, like, so attached to it, like, in an episode where he wasn't gonna be eliminated, but now that, like, he could be eliminated, you don't want to, like, be like, this guy's gonna come back with a sword if he loses.
Yeah.
You know?
So they go to the roof, and Stan says his catchphrase, which is, I'd rather be anywhere but here.
Which, same, Sam.
It's like, Stan, you could have done the elimination in the living room if you didn't like it.
Come on, dude.
He tells them all, he has them all step onto the red boxes, and he says, Fat Mama, you did really well with the kids, your speech about self-esteem really struck a chord with them, but you took 40 minutes longer at the scavenger hunt.
Because if they took 15 minutes and she took 40 minutes longer...
55 minutes.
That is unbelievable.
It's like
unacceptable.
Fat Mama
Fuck it
thought
up
the
that bad.
challenge...
Like, Fat Mama's good at this show. What was that?
It's like she was told, I need you to collect a full meal worth of French fries, but you can only get one fry from an individual at a time.
Your budget is
she
$0.
was doing a different reality show.
She took almost as long as our podcast to...
God.
So yeah, he basically says, like, you're really good, but and this is the first time you've, like, seriously disappointed me on this show.
What
and
the fuck,
she
bro?
looks very upset, as
And
I would.
he's like, you know, if staying in character was that important to you, you messed up your priorities a little bit. Which, that was the first time that I was like, oh, that's why, staying in character. Because otherwise I was just like, what the fuck is she doing? Honestly.
Yeah, it really just seemed like she was just having a good time at City Walk. And,
Yeah.
I mean, how could you
How
not?
do you, I don't know
yeah.
that I could take
Universal
55
City
minutes to
Walk.
walk from one side of City Walk to the other. I don't know how big it is, but I don't think that would be possible.
Well, are you Fat Mama?
No.
No.
No, I'm not.
Would you be stopping at PacSun?
Wish you were.
Would you be getting a free massage?
Alec, don't rub it in that I'm not Fat Mama.
Are you going to go to the Hard Rock Cafe?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Are you going to pop into Dave & Buster's?
No.
Dave & Buster's did
I
not
also
exist.
would like to say
Okay.
that
I'm just guessing things that would be at a place like that.
Yeah, Planet Hollywood.
Bathe
Sure.
in dusters.
Dave & Buster's did exist at this point.
Rudd fuckers.
Rudd Fucker. It's where you get to. It's a restaurant where you get to fuck Paul Rudd.
oh,
Ooh, sign me the fuck up.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
when they're getting on the red blocks, which first of all, I forgot that there's usually 3 people up for elimination. So when they called Major Victory and then Feedback, I was like, why is Fat Mama not up for elimination? And then he called her and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
she is. Never mind. But before he starts talking to them, they look at each other and they go, together. Fucking Hunger Games ass, like, whatever we do, we'll do it together. I just couldn't believe that.
Yeah, so Major Victory, Stan says, you did a great job with the kids, but the actual task was to tell them your origin story, and you didn't do it. He doesn't say that for Fat Mama, so I assume hers just got cut
Well,
for time.
he says
to-
you didn't tell them about your origin or your, message, which Fat Mama did. She at least says,
yeah.
why she is a superhero, even if she doesn't say, how
Yeah.
she became one.
Yeah.
I have to assume he didn't do it because Feedback did it, and all of the kids threw rocks
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah, they should run through them and screamed at him.
And then Stan tells Feedback, he says, I think that you didn't understand who you were dealing with when you went so into detail with your origin story. Also, on a timed challenge, you wasted a full minute trying to pick up a penny, ... But that's what a superhero does.
Fuck
they give
you,
up the
Stan.
wing to help another
Eat my
person.
dick.
What are you fucking talking about, Stan?
Yeah,
Superheroes
shut
are
your
super
fucking
polite.
mouth.
I also
Stan, how
wrote
many-
down here. I wrote, the problem with Pong is too much detail.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
He
it's
really
photorealistic.
He really went into detail about Pong, though. He's like, so you have 2 joysticks, and each player can control by pushing the joystick forward.
There's
it goes
a ball
up,
of
and
light.
By pushing it down, it goes
There are
back.
Okay.
pixels, and the pixels...
But can we talk? No, there aren't pixels. Pong is a vector game. But
Oh.
Destroyed.
Anyway,
Alec,
fucking,
I'm leaving you.
I'm screaming. Feedback got fucking outstanding moral fiber. I hate this
Yeah,
shit.
Stan is like, you have
fuck
learned
you,
the rules of
Harry
my
Potter,
labyrinth.
motherfucker.
We're what? I know that I said this before with the help me girl at the fountain, but if this was real, then he fucked up so bad.
Wives were on the line.
Well, but
You can't just be like, well, I have to pick up the penny.
but the thing in the fountain girl challenge was that was also a timed challenge. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I mean, that challenge wasn't even a time. That challenge
It was a
nothing.
race, but you were supposed to.
He said that the winner of the race would be the winner, which is not an
Was a
element
lie.
of the show's format.
Unless Nitro-G actually won.
Fuck. And he did, because he's our special little boy.
He got eliminated in the first round, so he doesn't have to play the...
He didn't have to get
doesn't have
attacked by
be on the show
dogs.
anymore. Yeah.
It's a pretty good prize.
The winning move is not to play when it comes to Who Wants to Be a Superhero.
Yeah. So Stan said, he's like, it's gonna break my heart, but I have to send someone
Wait,
home.
you didn't...
And it's Major Victory.
Oh, right, sorry. Yep.
I'm screaming.
Why Major Victory?
Why Major Victory?
Why? He did the best of the...
Because
I
in
hate how
episode
correct I
2, Giga and I were like, wow, this is gonna come down to Fat Mama and feedback. And Stan heard us, and he was like, you're right. The explanation he gives is
why
good, though.
Major Victory?
Okay, but, like, no, it's not. I think it's fucking bullshit. I think Major Victory should have been eliminated in this episode, because I think Fat Mama and Feedback are the ones that should be the semifinalists. But the reasoning is bullshit.
I don't know, there is already a Deadpool.
Whatever. Deadpool doesn't, fly.
True.
Whatever.
Fuck.
There's already a Fat Mama.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
His name is Wolverine.
His name is Wolverine, and sometimes Colossus throws him. Anyway.
So the reason that it's so, I think it's so unnecessary, because I think when you get to a show, to this point in a show, when you're in the top 3 and you gotta eliminate one of them, I feel like you can just say, like, I'm sorry, Major Victory, this is a really hard choice, but Feedback really excelled. You had almost the same time, and he really excelled with the picking up the pennies for some reason. And Fat Mama won the first challenge, so it's close, but I'm afraid it's gonna have to be you. But no, he's like, well, we have to have a concrete reason. So he's like, you're very funny, and you make everyone laugh. But a superhero is not about making people laugh. You'd be better as a stand-up comedian.
Spider-Man doesn't have fun.
Yeah, eat my dick.
Superheroes
Stan Lee,
don't
the creator
quip.
of Spider-Man.
Stan is like...
Sorry.
He's like, you would be better as a stand-up comedian or a sitcom actor. Like, yes, the things that funny people do. We get it.
Yeah, funny.
I mean, I would like to see this guy on a sitcom.
Yeah.
A funny man.
I wish that list was longer.
Get out of here, you fucking funny man.
The two
Get out of
funny
here,
jobs.
you stinky funny boy.
You'd be great as a sophomore English teacher trying to connect with his students.
You'd be great as a youth pastor.
You'd be great as a
street
stripper.
performer.
Yeah, you know who else was very good at counting $1 bills?
Stripperella?
No, it's that's like feedback. I mean, the Major Victory Youth Pastor.
So,
Jesus.
yeah, he's like, you're kind of like
Jesus can work a poll.
That counts as our God reference for the
Fuck
episode.
yeah!
I'm crossing myself.
And he says you're a parody of a superhero, which was good for the TV show up until this episode, and now it's bad, so...
Right. He says you're not taking this seriously enough, which is a bullshit thing to say.
Yeah.
He's won like every challenge.
He has
I
also
think.
been in
doing great.
character the whole time. He just has a weirder character.
I think the
than
only
Feedback.
challenge. I think the only challenge that he ever failed at was he told the woman his name at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think he succeeded at literally everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is why if they had wins and mediums and loses, it would be harder. It would be easier for us to say that Stan's full of shit.
Yeah. But
It is very easy for us to say that, though.
Major Victory has to turn in his costume, put it in the fucking trash, and get lightning bolted, which seems in bad taste at this point.
Yeah, he takes his costume off, and Stan is like, "Oh,
Yeah.
there you go again. You're
He goes to
off
take
the
the gloves
show.
and Stan's
Yeah.
like, I told you!
I warned you."
You're not listening to me at all!
And the Dark Enforcer comes out and throws Major Victory off the roof.
Yeah, and this. So I don't agree with Major Victory getting eliminated. I'll say it. I think it should have been Feedback. No, I think
agree.
it should have been.
No,
Fat
I
Mama
think it
for
should
I
this.
think it should
Fat
have
Mama.
been Fat Mama. Unfortunately.
Yes.
This show has been very clear that they go episode by episode. That's why Tyveculus got eliminated for
It
no
would
good
have
reason.
been weird, though,
I think it should have been Fat
It would have
Mama.
been weird if it had come down to literally, like, the two nearly identical in body type, like, guys, white guys.
Yeah,
and,
white dudes. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
as the final
I think
two.
they were really concerned about that in 2006.
Well, good
It still
point.
would have been weird.
But it would have been weird. Because then it's just basically like, whose palette
Yeah.
do you like better? Which color?
Who's the whiter man?
Oh, yeah, that too.
Who can kill the secret Nazi?
I thought you meant the roof of his mouth. Anyway, so Yeah, so he's not a parody of a superhero. He's
No, he's not.
just a goofy dad.
and he does well at the
Yeah,
challenges.
he's self-effacing.
Yeah, so this part. This is the part that really got me though.
Yeah.
Because Major Victory is like hugging Fat Mama, and Feedback looks so distraught. He's like looking back and forth between them and Stan, and he like steps back up onto his red
And he's like,
cube.
"Sir."
Like, I think he's about to tell Stan, like, no, eliminate me instead. And Major Victory's like, hey, shut up.
Hey,
No,
yeah.
no. Don't do that. Just
That
come and
killed
say
me.
goodbye to me.
I do have to say, though, this is very, like, me offering to cover the check when I really don't want to. Because he's like, no, sir.
no.
And Major Victory is like, no, come on, it's fine. And Feedback's like, okay, you're eliminated,
Okay.
not me.
And Major Victory's like, damn it. I insisted too hard. Yeah, Major Victory, he's a good guy.
He handles
there.
this elimination so well before we even get
He's
to
such
the
a good
other
boy.
part of this that is so
Yeah.
much more than this show deserves.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
this
And I
next
mean,
part
speaking
felt not good.
Speaking of more than this show deserves, like, they are, like, hugging and they're like, we'll always be friends, I love you guys so much. And I'm like, this is episode 5. Like, how long have they been here
Yeah.
together? Like, they seem so
10
close.
weeks, probably.
And all we've seen them do is chores and never speak to each other.
Well, they have awkward small talk around fruit sometimes.
Yeah,
That's true.
they
Fruit,
do.
and I don't think we mentioned this on the episode. It wasn't just fruit. One of the bowls had onions and potatoes.
Yeah, they do. They
My
do
favorite
diatribe
raw
on the
foods.
nature of organics.
So, as Major Victory is leaving, Stan says, "Just a minute, Chris."
So weird.
Because he's not Major Victory anymore. And he says, your goal on this show was to show your daughter in Seattle that you're a hero, right? Well, I think you accomplished your mission. And Major Victory's like, thank you, sir. And he's like, look behind your cube. And there's a phone.
First off, he was like, your daughter making a big deal. And I was like, holy shit, they got his daughter here. I was like, she's about to fucking come out. And then he was like, look behind the cube. And I was like, oh my goodness, his daughter is
I don't have the
crouched
budget for that.
behind the really small cube.
Yeah,
I thought
hit
that they
her.
just had
She's
everybody
she's
turn
crouching
away
behind
from the
him and then-
cubes and then brought the daughter in, and then when he turned around, like, look who's standing behind the cube. But no.
it's the
Yeah.
it's the Dark Enforcer with a gun to your daughter's head.
This is the whole last episode is a 45-minute hostage negotiation with Fat Mama and Feedback.
And like Stan's like, what? No, I didn't ask for this. What are you doing?
Feedback, you
Mission
should have taken the
accomplished.
shot.
So
Take the
so
shot.
there's a phone
Feedback.
behind the cube. There's a phone behind the cube, and his daughter's on the other line, and she says, "Oh, Dad, I was rooting for you. You're my hero. I love you." And it's very
And he's
it's very
crying.
nice. When she says "You're my hero," Feedback like yells, "He's ours too," which is
Yeah,
fun.
I thought that was nice. Like,
I thought that was nice.
Feedback
It
has
was.
been nothing but like supportive of the other characters.
Yeah, he wants
Yeah.
everybody to win.
Yeah,
I mean, he wants him to win, but
so I do appreciate that Major Victory's like, I'll call you
in a
later.
more private way. Yeah.
we can actually
Yeah, and
talk,
then
not on a reality show.
Then he says something that is way funnier with the information that we have on the Blackberries.
Oh my god, fuck, I didn't think about that.
He asks if he can keep the
the phone that he found behind the cube.
It works. It's so good.
And they give him one last
I'm
little
gonna miss
teeth.
Major Victory.
Ding!
Oh yeah. He's like, "Can I keep the phone?" Haha, ding. I was looking up. I was trying to find because we found those interviews. I was trying to find if there's any interview with him where he says whether or not he like reconnected with his daughter after this. I couldn't find anything about that, but I did find an incredible piece of Chris Waters, aka Major Victory trivia. He met his wife at the audition for this
What?
show.
Oh
my
my
God.
god! What?
Oh, his current wife, not the daughter of
his current
His
wife.
current
Not the
wife,
mother of his
yes.
daughter.
They were at the auditions. He was Major Victory. She was Diamond Girl, and they hit it off. And they stayed in touch throughout the whole show. And then they got married. I think he said they got married a year after, like on the anniversary of the audition.
That's so sweet.
How fucking
Wow.
wholesome!
That is
is
so
that shit.
sweet. What if she was the girl who took her top off?
I don't think she was, but I can't.
Do you think
say
she's a
for
clout
sure.
chaser?
Yeah, she's just trying to fucking.
Because if she is, she
But
failed.
I mean, like, she
gonna
didn't even get
trap
on the
him.
show. She got one of the top 3. Like,
yeah.
in the
mean,
microcosm
good
that
for her.
is
Major
Who Wants to Be a
Victory-
Superhero fandom.
Our boy
Yeah,
Chris.
the massive
Pretty big
clout
deal.
that comes with third place on season 1 of Who Wants to Be a Superhero.
Yeah. I mean, our boy Chris is a good-looking dude.
I was
Good on
trying
her.
to find more info about him, and I googled his name, and I found pictures where he's not wearing clothes.
Oh,
It's
what?
like, you just see, like, the side profile of his butt. Let me find it again.
I don't need to
Pull
see
up
his ass.
my folder.
Here's another bit of Major Victory trivia. He actually, the original character was Captain Victory,
Okay.
that he created with his friend Ron Major, and then when he took it on the show, he changed the name to Major Victory because Ron was not going on, and he was.
Oh,
As a little tip of the hat to his pal.
That's sweet.
he's so wholesome.
And
so
now,
that's the end of the episode.
as we look at Major Victory's ass, we got a little bit of it, but I can tell you his official powers list.
Okay, let's get him.
So, super strength, of course.
Okay, yeah.
Obvious.
Everyone.
Flight, super jump, manipulation of sound waves. We got all that on the...
What? Flight and super jump?
Yeah, just for good measure. He also has supervision, which is good because he's a parent.
He's working on his supervision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can survive without air.
Oh, okay, cool. So you can go like
In space?
No, because in space you would implode because of the pressure difference.
But he doesn't need...
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he basically
So
just
he
sounds
can-
like
he can
Superman,
swim?
but he sounds like Superman, but less ridiculous.
Uh-huh. But more ridiculous in a different way.
Which explains, that does fit with his visual design.
He's also very funny.
He is funny, which Superman's not.
Would you like me to read some YouTube comments while you get the questions?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
There's not really anything else
Oh,
to say.
there is...
Can I say?
Good one.
There's one more thing about the episode, which is that Stan says, I can't wait for what's about to happen. Stan, it's your show. Did you forget?
Yeah, it's not. his
Also,
show. He doesn't know
here's
what's gonna happen.
Chris_watersnaked.png.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
God. I don't know if I want to see
Oh,
that.
my God.
Ooh. Holy shit. I had
Wow.
no idea he was so ripped.
Jesus Christ.
He was-
Jesus Christ.
Water snake.
Now, we can't, for the record, we can't see his dick or ass or balls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but wow.
Sorry.
But we can see
Damn.
his taint.
But he was probably a high earner at his establishment.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean,
looks
that's
like
what his
the
friend
back of
Austin
the
said. His friend
centaur.
Austin was like, Major Victory used to wiggle and shake his wild thing, and everyone loved it, and he was the best.
I would have
Yeah.
loved that. So Mushroom Fungi says, I know the show was all scripted and the contestants are actors, but that was some damn good acting by Major Victory at the end. Having everyone
I
in tears
know.
when
no.
talking. Yeah, no, I don't. I disagree with Mushroom Fungi. Tiago Silva says, Major Victory may not be the best comic superhero, but I think he really deserves to be in a movie. Maybe in a possible Kick-Ass 3.
Or a sitcom.
He is a comic superhero. That's why Stan eliminated him.
But
He can be the star when they relaunch Everybody Hates Chris.
Did you get my...
Yeah, I need
Did you guys...
a lot more Lotian. Lol sounds long.
Did you guys hear my joke? I said, he is a comic superhero. That's why Stan eliminated him.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, I think most of the comments are just
Too soon.
Most of the comments are just about how Major Victory got
Alec,
eliminated.
can you hear
Let's
us?
get some questions.
I can now.
Okay, cool.
It's been
Welcome
cutting
back.
in and out. I have to close out the app, but then come back.
Okay.
in and
Your
Okay.
recording on Audacity has been going, right?
Yes.
I have
Okay.
a controversial take.
So it will catch the part where you laughed hysterically at my comic joke, because you definitely did on your recording, right?
Yeah. It's there. It's super
Okay.
loud.
Okay, hit us with the Sizzler, Sam.
Yeah. I think this is the best episode of the show.
I agree.
It's the best one I've seen.
I agree. I think this was good.
I think it was good. I wish all of... Well, no. So I said
not-
this in our chat, our Discord, but
Yeah.
I would say, if I was a TV watcher, I would say I wish all the episodes were like this. As a podcaster, I'm
Yeah.
glad that they weren't, because the shit show is so much funnier to podcast about, and just trying to, like, kind of reverse engineer what TV show they were trying to make but had to cut down is very interesting. But
Yeah, you're not here to listen to us have genuine feelings and emotions about these
No.
bozos. You're here to say foreskin.
yeah,
and be funny.
if you want people talking about a good
You're here
TV
to
show,
hear us
listen to
mention RuPaul's
LMNOP.
Drag Race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or jerking it.
Yeah.
Or wait, no, I don't have
Foreskin,
another
more
one.
like 5 skin.
No.
Oh, that makes sense because there's 5 of us.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Wait.
It's the 4 of us in the chat, and then also
God.
the major
and
victory
Stan's
in
ghost.
the...
And you at home.
And
Anyway,
yeah.
what I was gonna say is it's not just because of the emotions. I just think that like the challenge worked so much better than any of the other shit
Because it was
they
a
did.
straightforward
Like,
challenge.
The scavenger hunt was bad. The riddles were absolute horse shit. But like the theming worked. That's what it should have been like the whole time.
Yeah, like having one elimination in an episode is much better.
Yeah, that too. The pacing made so much more sense. And I'm saying that about an episode where half of it was after Stan says it's elimination time.
Actually, so what you didn't see, and this is only on the DVD extras, which I have access to, is that Rodiart came in and eliminated Fat Mama, and now Feedback has to fight a clone of himself for victory.
Oh shit. Feed front.
Back feed.
Feedbag.
Feed front.
It's Feedback. He's wearing a gimp suit, and
God.
Feedbag wears just a mask.
oh no,
He's wearing the opposite. He's wearing the inverse of Feedback's costume.
yeah, he just
But I'll
wears
tell you
a
this.
full.
I'll tell you this. He can pick up all the pennies he wants.
Yeah, with his butt.
Well, that's major victories. Anyway,
Oh fuck! I had something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, the thing about having 2 challenges before an elimination makes it more interesting because it's less obvious who's going to get eliminated. Because if you do a challenge, one
Right.
person fucks up and then it's elimination time. It's like, creature, I'm eliminating you because you fucked up the challenge.
Yeah,
Well, now,
or
hold on.
Mary, I'm gonna eliminate you because you're an
Right.
actress.
now we have theorized before that possibly the show thought that they would have twice as many episodes, and that's why they had to compress it down.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that means that when they filmed, they shot 2 challenges per
No.
elimination?
I think
No,
they had
damn
more
it.
storyline and like when the part where they're like going around to
I don't
people in
know.
LA and like critiquing their outfits and whatever, telling them not to litter. I bet that was longer.
You think
I
there
bet
might have been
they
more
were
of that?
they had they had footage of Stan telling them to do that and then them being like, I don't know what to do. Like,
Also, maybe they had some footage of them doing anything at the hideout besides sweeping.
Yeah, maybe this was
cleaning the
just
toilet with
all
their
filmed
feet.
over the course of a weekend.
what if they had like slumber party, like gossip sessions at night after the eliminations and like they're all in their little, twin beds and they're like, what do you think is Stan's cutest outfit so far?
What time do you think it is?
What time do you think it is?
Do you think they'll ever let us eat cooked food again?
Creature's like, no!
Yeah.
Not.
I've gotten them all. I've removed
shall we-
them all.
Shall we read some Twitter questions?
I would love nothing more.
Yes.
We got a couple here. If you have questions, I try to remember to make a post on the Twitter asking for them. Just reply there.
Are you going
I
to tweet out the
probably
Chris
won't
Waters
forget.
photo?
Do it now.
Bad. What?
Are you going to tweet out the Chris Waters photo?
No.
Okay.
So we have a question from @Mike_Dawson.
Hello.
Who asks, what would a hybrid of Kid Nation Nation and Who Wants a Superhero to be like? And I think
That's the
there's a
lost
very
season.
simple answer to this.
Yeah, that's the lost season.
It's the lost season that we will unfortunately never see.
Rip.
It kills me.
The fucking Who Wants to Be a Superhero babies that they filmed in the UK. In fact, I could tell you this. The extent to which it would be a hybrid of Kid Nation Nation and Who Wants to Be a Superhero. I found a news article that was like concerned parents like threatening to sue the show for like emotionally traumatizing their children.
Oh my god. Are you sure that article wasn't written about Feedback's parents? Co-authored by like Feedback's parents and Fat Mama.
Who Wants to Be a Superhero Season 1 with our special little boy.
They
And I thought
cloned
that it
my
meant-
son, and they made him Feedbag. That's not his
It
name.
was Steel Chambers' parents. You made him do what?
If
You
you
made
want
him look like what gay country star?
if you want a good wholesome amalgamation of the 2 shows, children wanting to be superheroes. I mean, that's just My Hero Academia.
Boo!
It is.
Don't you fucking boo My Hero Academia. Who
Boo!
the
Get
What
that,
are you,
get out of
hey, what are you
stinky
booing? What are you
anime.
booing about it right now?
giant slime?
Do you not like that show?
No.
Did
I like
Fat
Hero.
Mama not teach you nothing?
Why are you booing that?
I'm being. I
No.
don't know. I like Gentle. Gentle got done dirty.
Who?
I'm trying to find this article.
Gentle Criminal.
I haven't watched enough of My Hero Academia to know.
Yeah, he got a 4-episode story arc.
BBC reality show reduces little superheroes to tears. A BBC reality show in which children as young as 9 compete to create a superhero has been condemned by psychologists. Viewers complained after seeing youngsters sobbing as they were criticized by judges and kicked out of the contest.
Oh my god. If there was any show to have a roadie art.
Here, I'll post this image and then I'll describe it. It's a little boy in like a turtle pattern costume crying and saying, "I don't like them," after being kicked off by the judges.
This is cruel to us. This is like I feel like Tantalus, where this is my Greek mythology reference for the week. I reach up and to reach up for the grapes that are the Who Wants to Be a Superhero babies, and I can't, and they grow away from my hand, and I go down to drink the water that it is not watching Who Wants to Be a Superhero, and I cannot reach it.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I have a quote here. I don't think it's right or appropriate to use children's emotions and distress for other people's entertainment, says clinical psychologist Dr. Elizabeth Dark.
Elizabeth, that's a superhero.
No wonder she says that. She doesn't want all this influx of superheroes.
Interesting that they quoted her. They quoted Dr. Dark, therefore enforcing her message.
Sam, I want to watch
The
this show.
Daily Mail is the true Dark Enforcer.
Sam, I want to watch Who Wants to Be a Superhero Kids.
I know, I do too, but we're never gonna get to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to see psychologically damaged children.
Kid Nation is on YouTube. Have fun.
Yeah. We'll just watch Kid Nation after we're done with Who Wants to Be a Superhero.
Yeah, season 3, Kid Nation Nation 2.
I bet the kid version...
Nation.
I bet the kid version of this show has an episode that's just Who Wants to Be Attacked by Dog. There's just one.
Anyway, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't want to step on Kid Nation's toes. Who would do that? Anyway,
They put the kids in the suits. Okay, go on.
Next question from @FatDragonTweet says, what if Iron Darksteel Enforcer Chambers made it into the top 3 and had to talk to the kids?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not going to kill any of you because my weapon always ensures that I kill the person that I want to kill. And in this case, it's not any of you, but don't cross me.
His speech would be like, which of you have been bullied before? All of you? Yeah. So, don't you just want to kill those kids?
You see,
don't you ever just want to go apeshit?
See people look at me and they see a big man, and I just want to show my spiritual side, which I think is my more genuine side.
And then he pulls out a sign-up sheet for the fucking army.
Yeah, who wants to go and kill terrorists?
After school, we all go to the Middle East.
Hey, you're very mature for your age.
Do you think you're ready for your first kill?
Yeah.
I was being younger than you
the first time I took a life.
Oh, God.
You want to go to college
remind me of
for
me
free?
when I was your age. Well, not me, but the kid I killed.
Yeah, fucking hell. Steel.
I have some feelings about this show, as you've noticed from the preceding podcast.
I think we've all developed too many feelings about this show.
Can you believe we have one episode left of season 1?
No. Somehow, I know that it's just Fat Mama and feedback, and somehow I cannot believe that there is only one episode left of season 1 of this show.
I'm not
Who
gonna
do you
lie,
think is gonna win?
I was very surprised because I've listened to the first 2.5 episodes of the podcast, and when I came in knowing it was episode 5 and there was only 3 people left, I was like, what did I miss?
Nothing.
I was talking to a friend of mine, a friend of the show, Sarah, and I linked the episode, and she was like, "Wait, this is episode 5. Why are there only 5 of them?" And I was like, "Oh no, that's the previously on. There's only 3 of them."
Oh my god, this show.
Pacing is easy. All right, okay. I think we should probably
Speaking of
wrap it
fucking
up.
pacing.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I thought we were going to go a little short this week. No.
Nope.
Never.
But
It's fine. We have a lot of technical difficulties to edit around.
Yeah.
yes, we love you all.
You love us all.
You love us all. Where can we find you, Sam?
You can find me on Twitter at Posy Stress. You can listen to my podcast Jergin' It about the secret life of the American teenager that I do with my brother Jordan. Or you can email me.
I'm Giga, or you can find me on Twitter at Gigalithic. Like monolithic, but Giga, like bigger.
Oh, that's what it means.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just feeling like a real dum-dum.
Okay. Yeah, I've always wondered what people think my name is. Anyway. Yeah, I do art, sometimes. I did art.
You're doing art right now.
Yeah, for a game called Paradise Killer, which...
No, I mean, this is art.
This is podcasting is art. But as of the recording of this, I believe that the demo is still live on Steam, so do check that out.
Ooh.
Yeah, how about you, Val?
Well, I'm Val Flight Cub, and you can find me on Twitter at FlightCub, and the second B stands for Twitter. So you can also listen to me and our extremely special guest of this week on our podcast about Elementary, the CBS television show, LMNOP.
I never get called extremely special, so...
Well, you're an extremely special host, but you're not a guest.
You're just a regular guest.
And Alec and I also were in a play, and it's streaming this weekend. So if you want to spend $25 to watch us be in a play with a bunch of strangers you've never seen before, message me and we'll send you the streaming link for $25.
What play?
What play?
What play?
Lovesick
Lovesick.
by John
Cool.
Carrion.
There you go.
And
our very special guest.
And I'm Alec, and you can find me by opening up your window at 2 in the morning and howling at a moonless night.
Oh.
That's how we met, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds magical. That sounds like some Twilight YA stuff.
Well, he calls it howling.
Yeah.
I was really just screaming.
Oh, okay, yeah, relatable.
The Banshee Bellow is what I call it.
And as we say,
I'm glad you don't do that on our podcast.
Yeah.
Also, we are now on iTunes, and you can leave us a review there and say how much you like us, as one of our listeners, Wonder Bread Woman, has done. Thank you, Wonder Bread Woman.
And as we always say at the end of every episode, Opa feedback style,
Ex Gangnam Style.
ex Gangnam style, Excelsior.
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 Celsius.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.